What's up, guys? I was planning on doing a different type of video today, but then I saw this thing on Facebook that kinda inspired me to do this video. This viral video of a guy in Sweden called Joachim Lamotte was being shared all across Facebook, in which he tells about a meeting he went to in this certain living area in Sweden. And at that meeting, people were informed that 10 migrant children had just moved into that area. And what he talks about in that video is basically that the people there at the meeting, instead of asking themselves how they could help these children who have probably been through some very traumatic situations, most of their parents are probably dead, and instead of asking themselves how they could help, the people were instead furious at the children moving there. And they were more like, I guess they were thinking, oh, how dangerous are these kids for my kids to hang out with? How could they affect my kids? And yada yada yada, just stuff like that. And it just brings me back to the anger I feel when I see some of your guys' comments. And these are comments from Swedish people, so now I'm talking solely about my Swedish viewers. Actually the majority of my Swedish viewers, or who comment, they are so hateful towards these people who they haven't put themselves in the situation they're in. They're from corrupt countries, war zones. They can't help it, and these are children. I mean, there's not that much they can do. And for people to be, so spiteful and hateful towards these innocent kids is just insane. And I agree with the guy Joachim when he says, sometimes I'm ashamed of being Swedish from the way we act. I mean, it's insane. Just this morning I was called a blatte lover, which means blatte means an immigrant in Sweden. I think it's mainly directed towards people from the Middle East. And it's insane, like, just because I post a video about racism being lame, I'm called a blatte lover, I'm called the N-word lover. I mean, I should really take it as a compliment, because then it means I love these people, which I do. But I know you didn't mean it in a nice way. So it's just, I get so mad at, like, certain Swedish people who are so afraid that, like, their daily life will be changed, like, even the slightest. I mean, most people know that Swedes have a pretty good, stable life, and, like, not willing to give up, or just not willing to risk that it will be changed in the slightest, although it probably wouldn't be, just to help, like, children from foreign countries who are running for their lives. I mean, it's so insane, and I honestly don't understand how people can be this way. I know myself, like, of course you want to have the most comfortable life for yourself. I mean, it makes sense. Everyone thinks that way to a certain degree. But for people to write those things and for people to act that way in public, like at that meeting, for example, to be mad at these kids who are just trying to survive, I mean, makes me speechless and makes me so ashamed. Like, sometimes when people from other countries are scrolling through my comment section, I'm just so ashamed to, like, for them to see how Swedes talk to other Swedes about foreign issues or immigrants. It's ridiculous, and it really does make me, it embarrasses me, it makes me just feel so much shame, and that I feel that sometimes I feel the need to defend myself, although I don't need to. But it's like, I feel like I have to apologize for all the stupid Swedes that are out there. I mean, like, I'm speechless. I'm sorry, like, this video was not planned at all. I just felt the need to say something and react. I mean, I'm just thinking about like the Swedish people commenting on my videos, and that they probably live a pretty stable lifestyle and have a pretty like comfortable life, and for them to just be so hateful, it makes me sad. And yes, we do take in the most asylum seekers in Europe per, I think it's 100,000 inhabitants. But we should be proud of that. We should be proud that we're the people who are willing to help to that extent. I'm happy when I go abroad and people are talking about Sweden, how much they love it, like people from other countries. And I'm happy to know that when they tell me that they have families in Sweden, I'm happy about that, that Sweden has been able to help them. Although I'm not like a super Swedish patriot, because I don't really believe in patriotism. I'm still proud that Sweden takes on that much responsibility to help people. And for people to just be on YouTube and just spreading so much negativity about it, it's just ridiculous to me. I mean, look at your life and look at their life. What makes you so special that you should have that life? They can't help where they were born. So I mean, that's just like putting different values on humans, and that's ridiculous. So shut the fuck up and straighten up, cause this is not okay. Okay? And that's all I had to say. Sorry if I was rambling, but I just had to get this off my chest. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye!